This is Forex Insights with CIS Trading at thinkorswimtoolkit.com. In focus, the British pound US dollar. We are short 141.42.6 on a price action metric reversal on the 1 hour chart. You can see where we had this peak on the 1 hour. When we came into this third candle, our price action metrics dropped way down, and that triggers a price action reversal. You can see this was our second bounce in momentum, really, and with that peak high, our momentum was still much less. So a little bit of a divergence there, no divergence on our price action metrics. But what we're looking at there was the price action reversal. Take a quick look at what we look like here on a 3-minute chart. You can see where we got into this trade here, and we've held this for quite some time. But we're looking for a move down to the 141.28.5 area based on this diamond pattern right here off the top. We had a small diamond at the top, and then as it started to come off, we have another diamond pattern. So I'm looking for something below that low at 141.30. So again, 148.28 or 141.28.5 is a good target for that. Right now we're trading at 141.40, 1 minute chart. You can see on this 1 minute, we had a diamond pattern here coming off the top.
Yes, sir.
We had a diamond pattern here just before this peak. Small low pin on that 1 minute chart. Had a significant huge move bullish on this trade throughout the day. We broke through a key area around the 140.77 area, and when we did, it triggered a momentum reversal on our momentum metrics and a price action reversal. We had a long-term 142 potential target on the high for that British pound US dollar. One thing here that concerns us on the upside is the weekly chart. We take a look at the weekly chart. As we came up through our trend support and this went into a bullish trend, our trend support was moving down, and you can see how that's declining. With that declining, it creates momentum against the upside in that trade. So right now, our momentum metrics and our price action metrics are showing a potential 70 pips off of any up move is a potential risk to the downside because of that momentum pressure. So what we would be looking at potentially is if we did get up to this 72 area, again, a 141.30 level. So if we got up to 142, then we're looking at a potential 140.30 on a pullback just because of this momentum metrics on this trade with this trend support coming down. That's how much momentum is against that price moving up. And it usually takes time. And based on the history of the British pound US dollar, it takes about 8 weeks for that trend basis to be established. So what we're looking at here is if you go back 3 candles from this bullish move, you can count those as the first 3. So we're looking at potentially 5 more weeks before we would really establish a solid trend basis at this 135.75 level or higher. So again, 70 pips against the upside, potential upside in that trade. So however high we go, you have a risk of 70 pips to pull back off of that. So if we do get to that 142, that 140.30 is a target. So that's one way that I've derived that this potential target at the 141.28.5 area on this pullback. Take a very quick look at the 1 minute chart. You can see that as we've sort of faded off here, we've broken our trend support on this British pound US dollar at 141.39.5. We'll keep watching this trade. Keep that in mind, 141.28.5 on that target. This is CIS Trading at thinkorswimtoolkit.com.